It's a flame test that really is designed for wire and cable on an aircraft in what they call a fire zone. Obviously, you can't send an aircraft up in the air and try this experiment when you're flying at 30,000 feet, but this is about as close as you can get to simulating an aircraft when it's on fire. And there's a lot of vibration, as you can imagine. The airplane it's vibrating. So the shake and bake test is as close. It's probably an overkill. I mean, probably most wire and cable won't be ever subjected to that kind of test, but it's one of the. There's a lot of different flame test requirements, there's a lot of wire that can pass just being burnt. But as it's vibrating, as it's actually moving, that's the thing that's causing. That's the thing that really presents the most trouble for wire, because it has a MICA insulation on it, and MICA has a tendency to crumble over time. So if you're vibrating it when it's on fire at 2,000 degrees, there's not any kind of wire that can pass that kind of test. Well, the conductor on the wire is a very high percentage of nickel. It's a nickel-plated copper material, and it's finely stranded. It's actually what they call oxygen-free, high-conductivity copper. It's really the best kind of copper there is. It's pure, oxygen-free, and it's very highly conductive, as you can imagine. And then the insulation is really a composite material. It's a combination of PTFE tape and MICA tape and some other magic things that are thrown in there to help decrease its fire resistance. And then holding the whole thing together is a glass braid that acts as an outer jacket and a protective covering and a fire-resistant material. It's actually 60 minutes. It has to have circuit integrity, which means it has to conduct electricity for 60 minutes. And I mean, in that kind of condition, which is just unbelievable. So I mean, you could be rest assured that military aircraft are in areas of fire zone, or if they're using this kind of wire, are certainly using the right type. Again, it's like in a maybe a propeller type of aircraft. If there's a fire that starts in the engine compartment, it's going to go on for a while, and there's a lot of wire and cable under that engine compartment. So we sell a lot of that cable to people in the flare industry. I mean, it's a far cry from an aircraft engine, but it has the same applications. We've had Rolls-Royce buy this wire and test it. We've had Siemens in Berlin buy this wire. Unison up in Florida is currently looking at it. Champion Aerospace. So I mean, it's very popular for us, and it's a good cable for an end user to have too. So it works both ways.